No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Boost by Gear. We're over here at Taylor's house right now. We've done a lot of work on the all-wheel drive car in the past couple days, so let's go in the shop real quick and I'll show you what we've done and what we're going to do next. I'm trying to get the car to start this weekend. It goes to wrap on Saturday. I'm really excited to show you guys the wrap. It should be done 4 or 5 days after I drop it off, so I'll show you when I'm dropping it off, and then I'll show you after it's done. I think you guys are gonna like it, so let's go check out the Integra. So far what we've got done is all the fuel lines on the bottom. Put these 2000cc injectors in, boost pipe down here with the blow-off valve, lower coolant port, got that all blocked off and ran the dash 16 over. Upper coolant hose, got the Speed Factory intercooler mounted, and we started this pipe, but I'm missing a coupler and a 45 right here to finish that up. Fueltech boost controller mounted on the firewall. Got the valve cover all on, fuel pump bracket on, all of the lines on, and we primed the fuel system with the drill. And we also got all of these vacuum lines done for the boost controller. I know I did the other ones the other day, but we had to switch to the Fueltech boost controller now, so all that stuff had to change. We are going to be running CO2 with this, so this line goes down into the bay right here and into a 90-degree bulkhead. It goes inside the car so we can run the bottle. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got done. Oh, we got the battery mounted as well with the Speed Factory battery mount. I'm going to be wiring up the battery today, hopefully doing the oil return. And Taylor's wrapping up the harness now, so we should be able to possibly start this thing tonight, more than likely tomorrow. But yeah, let's get to it. These power wires done from the starter to the alternator, and from the alternator to, where the fuck does that go? Oh yeah, it goes from the alternator above the boost pipe right here into this breaker here, and then it comes out of the battery, into the breaker, then to all of that stuff over there. This wire will go inside to power the fuse box, off the other side of the breakers in case we have any issues. It'll pop it. But this is the engine harness that this guy just made, Taylor, from Lightning Industries, or whatever he's called. What is it called?
Full Circle Motorsports.
I'm just kidding. Full Circle Motorsports. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about your other job.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, he just got this done. It's all finished up. We're gonna run it, plug everything in, do the return, get this power wire hooked up to the fuse box, and we need some oil. Maybe get some oil, prime the fuel system, and possibly fire this thing tonight. Do we? On here. All right, we're gonna call it a night. It's currently 1 a.m. We gotta go to the store tomorrow to get a fitting for this coolant line right here. Weld the return on, harness is all on. Taylor's got to swap some injector plugs because literally this car, that car, and the EG we swapped. So we had to swap the ones on the EG too. Yeah, twice. We're assholes. Asshole is an understatement. Asshole's an understatement. So we're gonna have to swap all of the injector plugs on all the cars tomorrow. Fuel is done. Coolant is almost done after this fitting. And then one boost pipe on that side, and that's it for that. And then he also got the wheel speed sensor. Did you gap this sensor? Yeah. Okay. Wheel speed sensor on and all ran. So that looks all good. What do we need tomorrow? Oil? We need some oil, Fueltech solenoid, wire the fan, fuse box for inside the car, the dash, which you can get in pretty quick actually. Yeah, the coolant housing deal, a couple bolts, 4 bolts for the coils, nut for that. And then after it comes back from wrap, I'll be doing the downpipe and the dump tube just out of the hood. That's gonna suck to cut that hood with the wrap on it. I'll probably have to like cut it out with the razor blade first, and then go through. Yeah, he'll probably know. But yeah, so I'm gonna be pulling the headlights out, mirrors, wing off of it, and the taillights for him to make it a little easier for him to wrap it. And then we just have to wash it really good because it's got a lot of I don't even know what this stuff is, just from sitting in the barn for so long. This is a barn find right here, brother. Let me tell you what. And yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We're tired of shit, and we'll swap some more injectors tomorrow. Alright guys, just got to Taylor's house. We're getting this car loaded up right now, so we gotta put it back on the dyno. And we're gonna have a bunch of cars on the dyno today, so I'll get some footage of that. S2000 is going on the dyno too. Reverse? Wow. Alright guys, we just got this thing. We're having some issues with fueling at first, but we got it all figured out. Car made 630 horsepower so far. But we're going to keep going. We're going to turn this up until the turbo runs out of boost. We're going to turn it up. Let's see if we can make 700 and take it to street car takeover. So just letting it cool down right now because they didn't take their temps real high. But we're going to let it cool down here for a sec, and then we'll be back to the pulls.
Missing out 10 mil? I got it for you right here, babe.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. The car actually blew the turbo gasket out, so that's why it kept making less and less power. But we will continue with this next week, and we'll give you guys some dyno numbers. So. And then we're going to head over to Taylor's house and start messing with the Awd Integra, see if we can get it started tonight. See you guys over there. Alright guys, we're heading back to Taylor's right now. We didn't have time to tune the S2000 today, so we'll get it tuned another day. We had a lot of issues with the EK. First it wasn't pulling through, ended up being just a fuel issue. So we fixed that, started pulling through, started making power. Made about it made like 605 horsepower on 17 pounds, which is pretty good. And then we started turning it up from there, and for some reason it started making less and less power. So we kind of looked over the car, and we saw that the downpipe was moving around a little bit. So we were checking stuff out, and the gasket from the turbo actually had blown out from in between the turbo and the manifold, so in turn made the turbo loose, so hence it was low on drive pressure, and that's why it was making less boost and less power. So we're going to get that all fixed up, get it back on the dyno. We're going to max that turbo out, see what it'll make. The motor can take pretty much whatever, and our fueling was good. It was only at 35% duty cycle, so it still had a lot of duty to go. So we're good on fuel there. I think we're just going to run try to start it tonight. I'm really excited. I really want to get it started. Because tomorrow, we're going to take it to get wrapped. So if we can get it started tonight, tomorrow it'll go to wrap, and then I'm excited to show you guys the wrap, what the car's going to look like.
SFWD CRX.
So as soon as you as soon as you plug it into the laptop, it will power the FT600, and we're gonna load a tune in it real quick, and we'll put it in the car and see if we can maybe get it to fire. What was that? First time we plug it in, we turn the key on, and
He's on the floor.
Let's see if she fires up. It started cranking out by itself.
It did start cranking by itself?
Yeah.
Probably because of the weird... This is the first time we've done that weird output with that number 3.
Yeah. So what do we do?
Go just to accessory and see if it does it again, and if it does...
It does.
That's weird that it's doing that. Alright, take the ECU back out and plug it in the laptop. We're gonna turn that out.
Alright, we got some weird stuff going on here. We're gonna plug it back into the laptop. Alright. Number 2, we just swapped the starter because the other one we think is broken. We try again.
Where's the key at? Where's my phone at? Breaker 19. Breaker's been fixed. It's no longer broken.
I don't hear your pump priming.
I can't do it because every time I turn the key, it shuts the fuel tank off. Oh, tonight. What time is it? Like 2:30 already?
Yep.
It's 2:25 in the morning. We're gonna call it a night. We cannot get this to start. We think it's something to do with the cam sensors. So I'm gonna pick up a K20 sensor tomorrow, swap it out, and see what we can figure out. So we'll see y'all tomorrow because we're tired from working on this thing every night till 2 a.m. But let's see what happens.
No, I don't want it to be on
We've
fucking
been
camera.
no, it has to be.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
I got here at noon. It's now 4:56. We've been trying to get this thing to start all day. We have crank working, all the cam sensors working, but it will not spark. We've tried everything in the book, power, ground, you name it, checked all the wiring. But we got some inside info from, what's his name?
His name's
Carlos
Rivera
on Facebook, and we're gonna change a couple of wires on the ECU side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to make it easy, and then see if we can get this thing to start. So wait on it. This is what I've been doing all day. Attempt number 357.
Like,
Battery sounds like it's dead.
the battery's what?
No, it's not really.
It's on fucking super kill that whole time. Huh? Thanks, Carlos!
I think that starter just broke up.
Did it?
Yeah.
It kicked the breaker?
No, the starter sounds shitty, Oh no!
I heard a blip, hold on. Okay.
59. We changed a bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of settings, so we'll see if it'll fire this time.
Are you gonna give the world a secret, or are you gonna keep it secret?
Try number 457. We got 2 batteries, a car charger, and a whole lot of faith. Alright guys, well there you have it. It officially runs on Fueltech after what seemed to be like 2 days of just settings and doing weird things to get it to run. But yeah, that was awesome. Sounds good. Need some fuel tuning, but that'll be next. It looks like we'll be taking it to wrap tomorrow then. Gotta pull the taillights. I don't know about the wing. It's kind of like welded on there or something, so we might just leave it. Put the fenders on and the hood and take the headlights out and take it over to Jerry. But we actually didn't eat dinner earlier. We stayed stuck on this, so we're gonna actually go eat dinner now and then come back and get this thing wrapped ready. So we'll see you guys a little later. Oh yeah, Fueltech the world.